from your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Keep on lying to
an update. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my casse. She want the Mew Mew, she want the East. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad. What sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down now. Here's Darks. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Here he goes, third and long. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
It's fielded at the 14. Escapes the defender. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Irving on the counter. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So now here's third and 5.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Scott!
Baker out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Quick pass, right side, complete. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's another Buccaneers
driving here from the gun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering why. How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
For the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Driving forward with Scatterberry. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Darts out of the shotgun. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On first down, here's Darts. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down. He just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He finds Neighbors right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Dart gonna throw again. He finds Pickens left side. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Scatteraboo. Can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Touchdown, Giants.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
No hesitation there and going for it for 2 at their first opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, pretty clear that they're not going to hesitate to take risks offensively in this game.
Yeah, Kate, nothing wrong taking that risk there, especially if you want to be the ones dictating how this game's going to be played. But trust me, with all this time left, you're going to be chasing some points the rest of the way.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know power.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Mayfield now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one finds Irving. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. First and 10 from the 43. Baker throwing again. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, alert, alert! Up, down.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Mayfield on 1st and 10. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Regular.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push their lead to 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Tucker now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10.
Irving on the inside give. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first. Brought in left side by Godwin. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Mayfield set to pass. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they face second down. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Dart looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth and forever coming up. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's gotten to his running back. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Giants.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dart out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Headed out right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the 2nd half with some needed points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants manage to tie this game. It's 13-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And a first down.
Hey, alert 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Fabio Carrique making that stop.
He's tackled at the
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
King, 180. Regular.
Baker out of the pistol. Chased out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Going play action with darts. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
It's 4th down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Darts. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, New York.
Running with Scannaboo. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. Here's Darts. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Pulled in by his back. Scannaboo. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
It's his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or a big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert! Watch out!
Catch made left side by Luka. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Mayfield will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We've hit the 2 in the warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers pushing to get within range for a game winner.
180! What's up?
They're drawing up for him. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
180!
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. The Giants using their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Real. Good. Start.
They go again with Algier. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
180! What's up?
Algier with another carry. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot from the left hash, about 31 yards out.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.